You guys know the drill. Fill your cup up with whatever you're drinking and join me on this next video. So right here is my newest acquisition. See here, it is a pick hammer, but what's really cool about this is that it is a Norland. You can see it there, just as clear as a bell. This is has a lot of original on it. This is the original tape, which makes this the original handle. And so I'm going to try to keep that. There's a notch right there that has broken out. You can tell that it hit really hard right there on that area, and that broke that out. Somebody used it. You see a lot of mushrooming around the edge here. This tape is peeling. I don't know if I can fix that. I'm gonna try something to see if I can fix that. But I also have a replacement sticker here coming in the mail, and it should be here tomorrow. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to peel that off cleanly and put a new sticker on there. So right now what I want to do is and I'm going to try something. I'm going to take some hardwood dust and mix it with wood glue, waterproof wood glue, and see if I can't fill that and then shape it so that it will fix. Let's see if we can make that happen. The other thing I want to mention that makes this such a desirable piece for me is this leather sheath. I'm pretty sure it's original and it is in really good shape. Has the logo there on the back, and I have talked to a friend, a guy that has a store in town on the square, and he gave me some advice. It has a shoe clinic there, and gave me some advice on this, and I bought the spray that he suggested for it. It's a silicone spray, and man, it turned out great. It has helped to soften this up. It is a suede, and I think it's going to last for a long time. We're going to try to polish these snaps a little bit so that they won't be all corroded the way they are. Alright, we just finished up with this pick hammer. As I think I introduced it at the beginning, it's the Norland pick hammer. You can see the insignia right there and the labeling, genuine Norland. Norland is one of my favorite older companies, and I've always wanted to get one of these. Finally found one for a decent price, and I feel fortunate because all the rest of them on eBay are about a third more than what I paid for this one. So I cleaned up the head here just a little bit and got rid of some of the mushrooming around the sides. I went ahead and filled, you saw on the video how we filled that with some glue and I want to say ash, not ash, but sawdust, and we filled that all in, and I got a new sticker and put the sticker on there. I contacted Killinger, who has a whole series on Norland axes, and this is one of them that he has in there. And I was asking just how much should I get into refurbishing this, and what do I need to do to not ruin any value that there is in it. And his advice was that unless it's in a original package, they're all about the same value if they're in decent shape, so it really doesn't hurt to do some of these cleanups. This is an original handle, you can tell because of the orange tape that's here. It was out about 1/16 of an inch, and I was able to tap that back in, got the new sticker and put it on there, cleaned off there. It looked like a price sticker or something that was on here. Got that all cleaned off, and it's in really good shape. What makes this one to me desirable is the condition of the sheath. It's in really good condition. You can see the logo there for Norland, and I think I already shared with you about a gentleman downtown who's part of the shoe clinic. It's a leather shoe clinic. He advised that I use this product. I'm not endorsing the product necessarily, or I'm not getting any kind of endorsement for it or any compensation for it, but this did really work well to add some pliability to it. It's a silicone product, so it kind of waterproofs it but does not hurt the suede texture that is there, and so we've been able to maintain that really nice, and so I'm very happy with that. So this has been a lot of fun to give you a little bit of an update for newer viewers. This is one of my Norland axes. It is the 2-pound Canadian. A lot of people call it a boy's axe. I've seen a lot of people mislabel this on eBay as the camp axe, and the camp axe has a prominent down sweep right here, a little notch that it transitions. This here has a nice even sweep all the way down. I really like this axe because of the way it's made. It's Swedish made, not made in Sweden. I don't mean that. I mean the contour. It's a very thin bit, which is nice, and yet the eye is extra large so that you get lots of meat, a lot of handle through that. This here's a 2-pound handle. I meant a 2-foot or 24-inch handle. Straight handle. I used this one. I have 4 of these. This is one of them. This is the very first one that I bought, and I'll get to that here in a minute. But I also have this one, which is a 20-inch handle, and this one here, which is another 24-inch handle. They're my favorite. That's why I have so many of them. But this one here is the one that I like to use, and I've got a straight handle on it so that when I'm felling trees, I can use the bit for limbing, or I can use the pommel, the pole here, for driving wedges in trees. And with a straight handle, you can easily use it either way equally well. And so this one here I do keep up here on the wall. I have a nice mask for it so that it will stay nice when I have it out and I'm using it, and I keep it right up here. This one here was the first one that I ever bought. I didn't know what I had. wasn't even familiar with Norland. I bought it in Bridgeway, I think it was called. Bridgeway, Ohio. There was a flea market there. Basically, it wasn't really a flea market. It was owned by one person. It was a barn that had been added on to probably about 4 or 5 times, and it was just full of stuff. and I found this rusty axe head. I bought it, I think it was for $5 to $8, something like that. I can't remember now, it's been so long. When I cleaned it up, I was then introduced to Norland. I started doing some research, and the more I was exposed to this, the more I like them. And so the name now is something that I look for and I desire. The Norland brand said it were Hudson Bay, and Hudson Bay is a specific axe head design. This is a Hudson Bay. It's very straight right along here, and then there's a very prominent, almost looks like a tomahawk style, relatively straight up here at the top, and then down here it comes down and it's straight right there. So this is a Hudson Bay pattern, and Norland has a bunch of Hudson Bay patterns, different sizes, weights, handle lengths, and everything. And I've not gotten into all of that yet. Most of Norland stuff goes for quite a bit of money, and so this one here, like I said, was the first one that I got for a really good price. I don't store it here on the wall. I have it in a different place, so we'll put it away. But I am so happy to be able to now add this to the collection. I've got a sticker on there which worked really well. It's the perfect size. Truthfully, this is a little bit small for this one. Those stickers that came on these were a little bit larger, but I thought since I had the two, I'd go ahead and put it on there. But we have a home for this one here up here on the wall, so let's go ahead and put it in place. And I'm going to put the sheath up there too. We'll find a place for it soon enough. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this video. It's a lot of fun to share these old tools with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, like, share this with a friend, and subscribe if you haven't already. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks so much, and God bless.